The Coca-Cola 600, a race,
Drivers, to your cars.
a race heavily celebrated by drivers and fans. Welcome to welcome to this channel, and if this is your first time watching, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And yeah, basically what this is a simulation of the 2019 NASCAR season. We do have a two-car breakaway for the point standing so far, which is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Daniel Hemrick, both of whom were doing really good in the actual 2019 season. I am sorry for the delay, because I have been recovering from a concussion this whole time, which means that I haven't been able to make videos. And in fact, this week was like the first week I was allowed back on electronics. I will say that in this description. Anyway, we're going to sim through qualifying as always. There has been no roster changes, and there won't be until race 16. I'm going to check on that in a moment, but right now Chris Buescher has the pole. We're going to sim through lap 2. And Buescher gets the pole. Wow, fastest first and second lap. Gets the pole by 2/1000ths. They both pull away from Stenhouse, your points leader. Guy second in points is Daniel Hemrick, and he did not do good in qualifying. Qualifying 30th. Cody Ware qualifies last. You know, yada yada yada. We're gonna go on to race. This is the longest race of the NASCAR season.
Drivers,
Being 600 miles. So you're gonna see a lot of pit strategy today. Cars have reported race high speeds, which is not good. But I mean, it is a night race, so of course speeds will be a bit higher. Anyway, Chris Buescher's on the pole. You saw the starting lineup. One driver to know is Austin Dillon up there in 8th, trying to rebound after getting 2 weeks of suspension. But you should see speeds up here going to 200 miles per hour. The fans are on their feet as we go green, green, green here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Stenhouse on the inside, pulling away from the rest of the pack. Oh, Larson hits the wall. Huge wreck on lap 1. Caution is out. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, you see Hamlin up in the air. That is a very, very violent wreck that I just saw. We're obviously going to go back into replay as there's going to be even more stack up. I actually want to see what's going to happen here, because they're obviously just going to stack up. You know, more contact in the back with Keselowski. Heavy people, like, damaged everywhere. And this is a lap 1 wreck, as every car is going to come down pit road. Lots of damaged cars. Suarez having issues. But yeah, wow, I'm speechless on how we've had a wreck on lap 1 on the biggest race of the season. So out of here, I guess you could say that Larson landed a bit wide. Yeah, he landed a bit wide off the corner, smacks the wall, goes down into Ty Dillon. And they would have saved it, but Ty Dillon flipped him again. And yeah, that just sent they went into Denny Hamlin pretty hard. Like I said, Denny Hamlin actually flew up almost into the stands at a pretty high rate. But yeah, he clips Dillon. Oh yeah. Oh my. I'm speechless. So we're gonna see what happened to Hamlin, because this is gonna be pretty graphic. So he gets into Austin Dillon as they come back up the track. Did he get wall clipped? This isn't a good view. Oh yeah, he got squeezed into the wall. And it's unclear what happened. Oh, you see Ty Dillon getting up by himself. Oh, that's what. The car's tires are on the ground. That's why Ty Dillon went up in the air too. The car's tires sunk into the ground. Is there a better view of that? Yeah, you could see that the car is obviously lower than it should have. And that just sends Hamlin's car flying in the air. And he lands right behind Hemrick. Wow, that is really interesting. Hamlin's tires just fell to the ground after being shoved to the wall. That's an iRacing wreck for you. Caution lights are still on. And Almirola is now your leader. So I guess pit stop set back Ricky Stenhouse quite a bit. We're gonna see who's out. Yeah, obviously the cars who flew up in the air, Ty Dillon and Denny Hamlin, and also Trevor Bayne with some issues. Trevor Bayne, I don't think he was involved. Yeah, as we go on the green. He wasn't involved at all, he just got towed. Let's see his roof cam. Oh yeah, he stalled his car trying to avoid Hamlin. In fact, we need to get a good shot at Hamlin. His car immediately got towed. Oh yeah, that is a good shot for a thumbnail, isn't it? Ooh. Anyway, pace car's in. And green flag is gonna be back in the air. I believe everyone did pit, but Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Got held back a couple positions in pit road. But yeah, inside lane being very, very dominant, as Trevor Bayne actually holds up some of the other cars in the league lap to make Almirola the leader. He's trying to go low in 3 wide, and everyone will escape the treacherous turn 4 this time. Looks like some cars might have hit the wall. I'm gonna look at Chad Fincham. Yeah, he was in the middle of a 4 wide with David Reagan. And as you see, if you get too low into the apron, you're gonna hold up the rest of the inside. So here's a tip: do not go in the middle of 3 wide off of turn 4. And looks like they clear himself pretty. Ooh, Fincham hits the wall again. So does Blaney right behind him. Wallace gets into the grass. Yeah, these guys need to learn not to touch the wall in turn 4, because that'll just ruin everyone's momentum. Ooh, him and Harvick and Blaney almost hit the wall off the 2. We're gonna get more towards the front up here. Yeah, because if you're too wide up, oh, Almirola, something happened to him. Looks like Chase Elliott's in the apron. And Eric Jones. Lots of things are happening. Oh, wow. Yeah, these are all the cars with heavy damage from the first wreck. Matt Tift, huge damage. Oh, they're wrecking. Caution is out. Suarez. Ooh, Jones gets into him. And they're flipping. Cars in the back cannot avoid it. Ooh, yeah, they're piling in pretty bad. Pace car just goes through all of them. So we're gonna see what happened here. It's only lap 10 of 80. Ooh. Oh, so they were wrecking already. They were lapping actually slow car of Parker Kligerman. And looks like Kligerman chose to stay in the middle there, which sort of blocks everyone's view. And Logano, he probably could have gone a bit deeper on the inside, but he fully expected Kligerman to go up there. And for Kligerman, just stay high, and that just causes, you know, sorry, not Suarez, Truex hits the inside wall at a pretty high rate of speed, I might add. Back up into the wall. All these guys do a good job of avoiding it. And bam, straight back into Kligerman. Ooh, yeah. And yeah, just nowhere for the rest of these guys to go. A lot of these guys do get by pretty quickly, but yeah, just everyone stuck on the inside. Lots of cars actually went by there on the outside, but it looks like Almirola have the lead after that. And Bane will be a lap down still, because he was 2 laps down afterwards. Stenhouse actually pushes Almirola a bit. And yeah, just cars heavily smoking. We're gonna go on board with Alex Bowman, who is sure to be done with the race. And oh, that's weak. Help from Kyle Larson. At least none of the cars were like floating up into the air this time. Ooh, they actually went back on track. Hopefully they didn't wreck anyone. Oh, they just came back in line, but we're gonna look with Austin Dillon as everyone pits. Huh, looks like LaJoy actually brake checks Lois in there. Roof cam. As you see, they're already wrecking up front. Next field we're gonna look at is Landon Castles. Okay, so he just got shoved around a bit. And then guy who tagged him. Yeah, Reagan had nowhere to go. The track was completely blocked. We're also gonna look at the 3 car of Austin Dillon. Oh, wrong car. Cause he seemed to avoid that. Yeah, good move for him to go all the way up. We're gonna look at Montreaux Jr. now and his wild flip. So as you see, slow pocket. Yeah. We're we're also gonna see who else got. We're gonna see Johnson, cause Johnson was in that line that nobody could avoid. He already had a guy on his outside. Minor damage, but he's gonna lose a lot of power for sure. We're gonna go on the green here, and Chad Fincham has the lead. Lots of cars didn't pit, but lots of cars. Actually, no, Chad Fincham isn't in the lead. They wanted to take the wave around, but they didn't pit. Which leaves the 24 of William Byron in the lead. Oh boy, this will be a mess. Because you have 2 cars refusing to go a lap down and the 2 in the 36. And really, only 21 guys should be in the lead lap, ending with Blaney. We'll see how this goes, though, definitely, because we got the 39, 42, 36, 8, 41, and 38 lining up in front of everyone. And since all the lead lap guys pitted, oh boy. This is gonna be... I'm gonna predict a wreck right here. We're gonna go green this time by, though, with lap cars up ahead of everyone. Green flag. Already you see Byron going to the inside, trying to gain any advantage he can. You see some lap cars battling up there. If they don't wreck by this lap, going 3 wide off the corner. These cars are going upwards of 90 miles per hour. Yeah, these cars are all struggling, battling to not get lapped. Quite a few cars tapped the wall there. But the 66 at Timmy Hill out in front of everyone. They all wanna escape from the 24 of Byron, who's leading by now over 2 seconds over the 21 of Promenade. Because if they all stay in front of Byron, they'll all be in the lead lap, basically. Or at least one less lap down. So these guys are actually hoping for a quick caution because Byron's faster than all of them. As we go down the field, though, you have Kieslowski running. Somehow pulling away from McDowell in second. As they will go high to... Oh, McDowell taps the wall. Loses a bunch of positions. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that's just the way it is at Charlotte. If you hit the wall, it's not going to treat you nicely. Oh! Second place in points, Hemrick into the grass. Ah, oh, right in front of Kyle Busch. But he saves it. We're not even in lap 20 yet, and there's all of this action going on. And these are just all the slow cars. There was a bit of smoke ahead, but we still stay green. Byron still holding on with a strong 2.5 second lead. He seems unstoppable. Wink. But we're only a quarter of a way through the race. And if we have no wrecks, we'll have pit stops. And that could be the main factor of the race. Trevor Bain, sorry, no, Ryan Newman letting him by. We'll check on them. What's more interesting is not the battle for second, but some of the battles for third. All like 22, 34, 10, all of them are in the lead lap. 21:47. Yeah, basically everyone in the pack from the 37 to the 47 is in the lead lap, and they're all trying to chase down your leader of Byron. Lots of good cars taking out the first couple laps of the race. Yeah, they go up to 195 miles per hour, which is pretty insane for Charlotte. Let's see if they lap anyone. Oh, yeah, they're lapping Chase Elliott. Elliott is low on power. He can only go up to 170-ish miles per hour, while everyone else goes 190. He still meets minimum speed requirements, though, as some of the faster cars behind him will go high to pass him. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Chase Elliott gets stuck in the catch fence. Caution is out. Those are the risks you have to take. Those are the risks you have to take. And honestly, I don't blame... oh, looks like there's more contact in the back. I don't blame Michael McDowell for, trying to move on the outside. But I think he just carried too much speed as he audio tires. He just carried too much speed into the final corner. Because he's going 195 while the 9's going 170. I would have done the same thing. Knowing So, looks like he just carries too much speed off the corner. But if the 9's going to hold to the inside, I would go to the outside. But the thing is, if you're too high up, you're going to... And if you go 180 throughout the outside of the corner, where you should honestly be going 175, you're going to hit that wall. And bam. And you see Chris Buescher actually makes contact with it too. But I think they saved it, but Almirola just has too much momentum and just pushes them back. And yeah, looks like Chase Elliott actually got grabbed by the wall and gets stuck into the catch fence. And Buescher had nowhere to go. I'm going to see if there's contact after, because the 37 did not get towed. Hold up. We might see 21:47. Oh, yeah, they made contact. Oh, we're going to have to see the 37 up there. He's going to come up into the track. This might be the later contact we're talking about. No, he seems to stop in time. Was there really no more contact? Wow. Okay. There really was no more contact. I'm surprised. I thought I saw debris flying. Ooh, looks like all the leaders pitted. While 43 and 41 didn't. That could be bad. Yeah, the 41, 43, and 38 did not pit. Oh, 43 is actually going to drop down low. Caution lights are still on. Wow, that was an odd checkup. Does perhaps... Oh yeah, no, 43 has a problem and everyone's checking up because of that. But I don't know why they're going 55 miles per hour. The pace car is going like 60. Unless I'm mistaken. No, they're going... I guess they don't want the 43 to come up the track, but they don't need to be that far back of the pace car. Yeah, 43 definitely has a problem. He's going to come in the pit road next time by. The 4 and the 39. Yeah, so the 22 is your leader. Since there are no waves around, these cars will still... and these cars were lapped, but they started ahead of all the leaders. They will stay in front of the leaders during the restart, 6:4:39. But they were on the inside line during the restart. And since there's no wave rounds in this game, they got their lap back, but they're just going to have to start in front of the 22. Speaking of the leader, William Byron seemed unstoppable, but his crew felt like they needed the pit. As we go one lap to green. Oh wow, I don't know why the Sitz is on the inside. He shouldn't be. Oh wait, no, he's still a lap down. Yeah, you see the 8 in position 21. And the 17 in position 4. That races like these are what's going to win Stenhouse the championship. Because of Stenhouse's consistency. And Hemrick, like, he's had really good races, but he hasn't been as consistent throughout the season. 43 comes back off of pit road, getting himself another lap down. But we actually went, like, a pretty good amount green until lap traffic came by. Denny Hamlin has not been released from the infield care center and will be transported into a hospital. Ty Dillon is fine, but he's not sure if he's going to race. Truex is still being checked up on. All eyes are on Joey Logano, who will restart third on the outside lane, as we will go green flag. The outside lane getting a really good start after the 41 holds up the inside. Some cars going way out. Here comes Almirola battling for the lead. Now Almirola's going to get it as he puts his own teammate a lap down. And Stenhouse will move up into second. Almirola is Almiroling to the lead. Oh, Chad Fitcham almost touches the outside wall. In Stenhouse, people have called him really aggressive, but Stenhouse's ways has led him into the championship lead. And Stenhouse is going to hold on to that lead, as he and Logano have pulled away from the rest of the lead lap cars. Speaking of lead lap cars, William Byron had a slow pit stop the last caution, but has already moved his way up to 4th, now battling for 3rd to try and pass Priest. To say he was the fastest car of the field that last green flag one was a severe understatement, as he basically breezed by everyone, but he's not confident on the outside lane, and since that's his weak spot, and people are figuring that out, he's just, yeah. But at least he's moved quite a bit away from Timmy Hill, who is not on the lead lap, I should add. But neither is Clint Boyer or Trevor Bayne. They are likely to stay lapped the whole time unless they could somehow get in front of the leaders at any point. The next lead lap car is Jeffrey Earnhardt, who is in 6th. And he's trying to make his way up there, as he has had somehow escaped all of those wrecks, but yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Next car, Jimmy Johnson. He's had a pretty, I think he's won once or twice, but he has but his damage is going to hold him back for the remainder of the race. As you have Corey LaJoy trying to pass him. He's going to take 7th. And Ryan Blaney, he was in 21st 2 restarts to go. And with severe rear end damage, he's all the way up to 8th. Matt Benedetto, 10th. You know, the new alliance with JJR and also Arthur X avoided has really helped him. 00 in 11th. And looks like we're gonna have some 3-white battling for 12th. Kyle Busch. Oh yeah, no, the 2 and the 51 are both lapped. Ryan Reed's in 15th. And looks like Kurt Busch, still somehow in the league lap, will be in 16th. He is the last car in the league lap, and already 16 seconds behind. Already half a track behind. I'm going to predict that the next caution will come when they start lapping lap traffic. And it's going to affect the leaders. Ooh, where did Logano go? Logano was right up there with Stenhouse. And he... oh, wow. Let's see if he has any right side damage. No right side damage, so it must have just been from tire fall off. Remember, I don't think he pitted the last caution. And those tires are definitely affecting him. Either that or he was just stuck on the outside. Ooh, Fincham trying to high side. Not working out for him. Fincham really wants to be back in the league lap. Because he is a lap down. They're coming up on lap traffic though. David Reagan, who's had a really awful season. He's going 169. Stenhouse tries the outside. They sandwich him. And Harvick will try get his lap back. Almirolas. Ooh, Fincham tags the wall. Really hard, as Logano's gonna get to him. But if the lap cars stay on the outside, there should be no cautions, but I don't know. Parker Kligerman ran the middle of the front straightaway, and that caused a huge wreck. And now he's gonna hold up William Byron. And yeah, just faster cars coming up. So these two cars, Harvick battling, trying to be in the league lap, and Stenhouse trying to deny him from being in the league lap, have been battling pretty intensely, but they're gonna come up into 2 other cars here, trying to battle to not be lapped. Daniel Suarez and Darrell Wallace Jr. And they're being rapidly caught up by Stenhouse. In fact, let me go to here. Oh yeah, Stenhouse is caught up to them. And they get out of Stenhouse's way. Will they get in their Harvick's way? No. In fact, since they were in Stenhouse's way in the backstretch, the others have caught up to him. But it looks like they're going to be holding the outside pretty well. So I'm not gonna. So if they run side by side like this, it's whoever's on the inside that's gonna get the advantage. As you see, Chad Fincham right behind him, but I don't see them as being a problem at all. Oh wait. You could also see like where everyone's running in track and stuff like that. This is actually a pretty good view. Too bad the cameras don't move here. Logano already up to that third car in that main pack. This is honestly a really nice view. 4-car breakaway. 3 cars on the lead lap, 1 that is lap. Stenhouse gonna be held up by Harvick as they're 3 wide. Almirola will take advantage of the inside with a very aggressive move. Ooh. When the 17 comes up to the 8, that will not be a good message. I feel like the 8 will do whatever he can to block the 17, and he won't. He just lets him by. Pretty surprising move, considering they're only 3 points apart. Stenhouse rear bumper hard, and Stenhouse is gonna be on the inside. The preferred lane over here. And Almirola drops down to 3rd. You know, from hitting the wall earlier in the race, Joey Logano came straight back up. So I thought William Byron would be the fastest car in the race, but he's 4 seconds behind. I don't see him catching up anytime soon, because he's gonna have to battle through lap traffic. Or these guys won't be seeing lap traffic for another 10 laps, or maybe 5, depending who's in front. But yeah, with 16 cars and with 27 cars in the track, this race has been a lot more quiet, and we're already 5/8 of the way through the race. It should be noted that Montreaux Jr. has been released from the infield care center, and he is okay after flipping, and he can race next week. And Ty Dillon is also going to race next week, but Denny Hamlin, oh man. The G-forces sustained from impact from landing has really affected him. And he, like I said, he has been transferred to a medical hospital where they will further evaluate him, but the diagnosis is not looking good. As we will have a pass for the lead. Almirola will pass Stenhouse, or at least it seems that way. They're side by side coming to the line. Almirola will barely lead that. No, Stenhouse will lead that lap. These 4 cars are going to come up into a group. Ooh, Harvick there. These 4 cars are going to come up into a group of people, all fighting to stay in the lead lap. Ooh, Logano gets into the lead. Almirola hits the wall hard. Immediately falls back 2 positions. You could barely see it, but there is damage on that right side. McDowell has also been released from the infield care center. He's fine, but he claims that wreck was his fault because he was just driving it in too hard on the outside of turn 4. Harvick slightly taps the wall, but he's fine. He's going to get past by Almirola though. And Stenhouse looks to go back into the lead. So Kurt Busch is now a lap down. Stenhouse tries the outside. If he goes on the outside of the 2... Oh no, the 23 is going to hold him off. Ooh, Logano hits the wall again. Ooh, this is iffy. And also, they're probably going to have to go into green flag pit stops. Stenhouse next to the wall. But Almirola has a huge lead now due to lap traffic, but that may change. Oh, Harvick goes down into pit road. We do have green flag pit stops. Question is, will a caution come out during the middle of the pit stop cycle? Since there will be no waiver rounds. You know, there will be no waiver rounds. And Almirola is coming in, along with a lot of the lap cars. Green flag pit stops for everyone. Pit stop 1. We're gonna use this pit lane to see if there's any contact on pit road. Harvick's gonna come out ahead of everyone. Boyer finishes his stop early, but he's been lapped. Oh, ooh. I thought I saw the 47 come in contact with 48 there. Not sure if that actually happened. If there is an incident on pit road, there will not be a caution. If there's an incident coming off of pit road, though, that'll be different. And it looks like it's been clean. Because everyone has pitted on lap 57, ooh, it's going to be tough. I'm not sure if there's going to be one more pit stop. Is that Stenhouse that had a slow stop? Yeah, that's Stenhouse. Oh my gosh, Stenhouse had a really slow stop. Oh yeah, that's going to put him... Stenhouse just came out of the pit road. So he's going to be held back a lot. I don't know if an issue on pit road stalled him out, but... Ooh, it is not looking good. Let's see what position he is when he crosses the line. Since mostly everyone else is damaged, I think he'll still be in the top 10. He's in 10th. Pit stop putting him 19 seconds back. And looks like Almirola had the best pit stop of them all. And he is ahead of everyone by 6 seconds. Ooh, wow, so pit stops really threw everyone off. Yeah, other leaders were packed, but... Yeah. Did Almirola actually only take 2 tires? Because... Hold up, I need to see this. So he comes into his pit stop 44 miles per hour. Yeah, you see the 32 there. Because if he had taken 2, that would have made sense. No, he took 4. But I think everyone else starred each other. Even he stays over a couple seconds. And actually comes back behind the 6. So I think everyone just got stalled in pit road. Because the 17s... Oh, yeah, no, everyone's just fixing damage they sustained from hitting the wall. That's what it is. And because everyone's fixing damage, and the 10 had the least amount of damage, that's your leader. It should also be noted that the 32 entry of Corey LaJoy is now in second because he literally has no damage. He had no damage coming to pit. He had no damage coming to pit road. And since everyone else has quite a bit of damage from hitting the wall every now and then, he's up to second. Also, but that also raises the question, maybe some cars didn't want to fix damage. Because we saw Kyle Busch had... actually, no. He didn't have quite a bit of damage. Yeah, when we did a flyby of him, he did not have much damage at all. And he's now moved himself up to 4th. We also see a bit of pack here, but the 24 is the only guy in the lead lap. But he's being held up by the 8. Guess who else is in that pack? The 17. It's interesting that Hemrick is playing nice with Stenhouse. Ooh, we could have saw 3 wide. That would have been very risky, especially in turn 2, but Byron's not going to be happy with that. As he moves down to 7th. Yeah, Suarez is in Yeah, so basically Stenhouse, because he fixed all of his damage, he went from 10th to 5th. So look for him to move up to like 3rd by the next round of pit stops. And then we have Blaney. Still have a bunch of damage. I don't think he even repaired any, because they want track position, but he's going to be in 10th. Only other cars in the league lap are the 81 and 4. The 4 did come out way ahead of the 10, but that's about to change. Yep. Oh wow, just how fast. Oh no, Harvick sustained heavy damage. Must have been from laps ago. Yeah, he has heavy right side damage. Because he was way out ahead of Almirola at the end of pit stops, which is why he was shown in the league lap. What did he hit the wall though? Oh, there. This lap, he was ahead of the 81. He was lapping Reagan. Yeah, off of 2. That's just unfortunate, really. And Almirola fights for to make there only be 10 league lap cars. With Jeffrey Earnhardt that's gonna be a lap. It should be worth mentioning that the sits entry of Ryan Newman had a great car all day, honestly. He got trapped a lap down in the first caution, and yeah, after that, things just never really changed. And now there's going to be 9 cars on the league lap since Almirola's lapped Blaney. Corey LaJoy, it's amazing that he's in 2nd. Like, I gotta be honest. It's amazing he's in 2nd, but he is falling rapidly every single lap. Let's see what lap time he pulls here. Oh, he let off a bit. But it still gets 28 sits, but yeah, he lost about half a second. He's losing about half a second every lap. With 11 laps to go, the question raises, will there be more pit stops? Hopefully not for Almirola fans, but hopefully so for people cheering for someone else to win. Ooh, looks like the 95 fell off way, because he was with the 48, but he must have hit the wall or something. He's going to be lapped by the end of this race. But yeah, Trevor, I keep calling him Trevor Bayne. Almirola has been, Ryan Newman's had a great race for a lap car. In fact, he was trapped 2 laps down and got a lap back, but still wasn't enough. And he was like trapped on the inside lane when Suarez, on the last restart when Suarez was on the inside. So yeah, they're gonna lap Kirk first. He's already lapped, but he was on the lead lap before that last restart. So good for him for sticking it out. We approach 8 laps to go, as there's going to be 8 cars now in the league lap as De Benedetto lets all the faster cars by. And it will eventually be 7 as they catch up to Jimmy Johnson. Now 7 cars are on the league lap. For the 600, that, and like for modern NASCAR, that is very bad. But like, there should be more cars on the league lap, but with the cautions and all the cars that were involved in wrecks, I'm very surprised that it wasn't less. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there should have, with pit stops, there should only be 4 cars in the league lap. 43 and 41 have really been battling the whole day. Looks like Jeffrey Earnhardt wants his lap back. He comes very close to Timmy Hill. If Jeffrey Earnhardt gets his lap back, that'll be a feel-good story for the IK9 team. Ooh, Almirola is gonna be on the high side. Let's Trevor Bayne by. Ryan Newman. I'm stupid. And Jeffrey Earnhardt is gonna get his lap back. He does not have a fast car though. At least it's not as fast as the sits. Oh, will he let the others by? Johnson almost gets up to him. Ooh, this will be tough. They're gonna be 3 wide off. And Almirola's smart. I guess he's trying to save fuel. Yeah, he wants to make sure he wins, because 22 gained a whole second on him that lap. By the way, yes, the 22 did pass the 32 for second. So, LaJoy's car is pretty slow. And Stenhouse is in 4th, coming from 10th to 4th in a pit stop. It's pretty impressive within itself. But all eyes are on the 10 car as he relaps the 48. 3 laps to go. De Benedetto lets him by again. Ooh, they approach it. The leader approaches a huge pack. Oh, man. If Almirola gets wrecked out, that... Ooh, yeah, if he gets wrecked out by the lap cars. With 5 turns to go, will Almirola hold off? Will Almirola hold off the 12-second gap he's built since the end of pit stops? The once pack of lap cars have now separated. But Eric Almirola will win at the Charlotte 600, the Coca-Cola 600. He wins in the biggest race of the year. Wow, I really messed up commentary there. But he wins by 13 and 3/4 of a second over Coy LaJoy, who actually managed to pass Joey Logano on the final lap. Since the rest of the results weren't so interesting, let's see how Coy LaJoy passed Joey Logano. Ooh, Logano just went kinda let him by and couldn't get down fast enough. Congratulations to the very underfunded team of Coy LaJoy's. He was slow, like, his team was slow, but off of pit road, but the track position with not fixing any damage has really helped them. We're gonna check the results here. Many cars were lapped, and a few others were out. Parker Kligerman's gonna be suspended for sure for not knowing which lane to go. The middle lane is the worst lane for you to be in as a lap car, other than the inside in the 2019 package, but yeah, Almirola, LaJoy, Logano, Stenhouse, Byron back up to a top 5. Priest, Kyle Busch, and Jeffrey Earnhardt have all finished in the league lap. Cars that finished a lap down: De Benedetto, Johnson, Harvick, Blaney, Ware with the top 15. Good job for that team. Reed, Fincham, Castle, Newman, and Hill. Cars 2 laps down: Justin Haley, Clint Bowyer, and Kurt Busch. And cars that are even more laps down from just being slow and having a ton of damage from the bunch of wrecks we've had: Gieslowski, Hemrick, Tift, Wallace, Suarez, and Reagan. And the cars that are out of this race are Dillon, Buescher, Menard, McDowell, Elliott, Larson, Truex, Bowman, Kligerman, Jones, Nemechek, Dillon, and Hamlin. Wow, that was a long race. And you saw the points lead for the first time in a long time. It is extended to over 50 points as Daniel Hemrick's finishing 3 laps down is booting him from 3 points behind to 74. Because again, we're using the 2003 system. So again, it's very clustered up in the middle. And then as there's a steep decline over here with Majeski. Majeski's actually at a really, you know, yeah. But yeah, with all the part-timers here, Parker Kligerman has been suspended, and Denny Hamlin will not race after that. So let me make that. I'm going to see who Kligerman gets replaced by, because it's going to be another underfunded team. But who should we have replace Hamlin? I will get to that later, but thanks for tuning in. And we will see you in the next race at Pocono. Interesting race. Up. And if you've liked the race and enjoyed watching the whole thing, make sure to subscribe for Cohankinator. To Cohankinator. Peace.